Hello everyone, this is Richard Edmonds from WP Central, and today we're going to be looking at the Nokia Lumia 800, the first Windows phone released by Nokia along with the 710, and will be available from carriers on the 16th of November onwards. So looking at the device, on the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, we have the micro USB slot protected by a cool little flip, and next to that we have the micro SIM compartment. On the right hand side we have the volume rock, we have the power on and standby button, and of course the camera button. On the left hand side it's completely bare, and on the bottom of the device we have the microphone and speaker. On the rear of the handset we have the 8MP camera with f2.2 aperture, dual LED and Carl Zeiss lens, and this particular handset is, just let it vibrate. This particular handset is powered by a 1.4 GHz processor and is also fueled by a 1450 mAh battery. As with any other device, this Nokia Lumia 800 has some pre-installed software which have already been covered on our website, with links will be displayed within the article so more information can be read on. This is the App Highlights app, which will provide users, particularly new users to the platform, with the latest apps, the highest rated and featured apps that are by local developers and that are most popular in your region. So because I'm in the UK, we'll have Tesco and Capital FM and some of the travel apps as well. So it's really mainly targeted to new users of the platform, with more established owners being slightly bored with it. So the next app is the Contacts Transfer, which is for Symbian users, where they can transfer the contacts from the Symbian device when migrating to Windows Phone via Bluetooth. It's quite handy. Next up we have the Nokia Drive, which is Nokia's GPS turn-by-turn navigation and features voice guidance and is a pretty neat app. And the best part about Nokia Drive is that you can download maps locally before travelling. So if I was to go to France, I can download the French map from the service, and then I would not need to use my roaming data. So the next one is Nokia Maps, which isn't available at the moment but will be coming out soon for all devices, and will complement Bing Maps with easier to find points of interest and will be more available. Nokia Music is the most interesting app that's been brought to the table by Nokia. As you see, we have the My Music, which will load your Zune local database of tracks, the Mix Radio, which we'll go into in a second, the MP3 store, and Gigs, which will make you aware of any local gigs that are going on around in your area. So going back into Mix Radio, so as you can see we have some genres here which we can select. So we're going to rock. And here are all the mixes for rocks. We have rock bestsellers, new rock releases, rockin' over the years, driving anthems and more. And so if we select punk rock, this will load up the punk rock mix, which will be a selection of tracks bundled together, which will play one after the other. And each track can be purchased from the marketplace or skipped if you don't like the track. The best thing about these mixes is that they can be locally stored on the device for offline usage, and the service is pretty much like Spotify but without the purchasing of the subscription and without the registration of the account. So that's the software side of the Lumia 800, which is included with the device. So to quickly recap on the Lumia 800, we have a 1.4 GHz processor, we have a really neat AMOLED screen, which is an absolute joy to look at from each angle, and the curved glass, which really brings the screen back to life and makes the display look as if everything's just plastered on the top. We have a unibody design with a single polycarbonate casing. We have an 8 megapixel camera with a f2.2 aperture and Carl Zeiss lens with dual LED flash. For the full review, you can head over to WP Central. Thank you very much for watching.